On the Verge.
Evening, I'm Stone Malone, and tonight we're chatting with two bands currently on tour together as part of a triple bill. In this first half hour, a band who you may have caught on the Somersault Tour 2000. Right now, they're on the road with Eve 6 and Gob, assaulting the Canadian West with some hard-edged rock and roll from the album Wide Awake Bored. This is Treble Charger on the Verge, Calgary's best rock, CJAY92. Calgary's best rock, CJAY92. That's Favorite Worst Enemy from Treble Charger. In studio tonight, we have Greg Norrie, frontman, and also Rosie Martin. How you guys doing?
Bassman.
Good.
Bassman, sorry, man. And that, as you hear, is Rosie. You guys are currently on tour with Eve 6 and Gob. And first of all, any war stories from the tour?
Well, it's only been 2 days, so
Right.
we're still strategizing on how the attack's going to be.
We're still in the wrestling stage.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier, Lord,
Headlocks and noogies.
Gob hasn't gotten in your nerves yet?
No, not yet.
No, but
Although that little quiet Tom is a lot louder than you think.
And I keep checking my bunk for the fake, poo-poo, and then the second thing I'm going to check for is that it isn't fake.
Okay. Well, you tell by the
And we
smell,
all know
probably.
that'd be Theo's.
It's Theo.
Yeah. Theo's big steaming turd.
Now, there's two members of the band missing. Where are they right now? Trevor and...
Oh, Trevor's from here.
Right.
Yeah.
So he pretended that he had to go and get some drum stuff, but we know he just went to visit friends.
Okay. His mom, speaking of that now, he's not here to bug about that, but his mother used to phone the station here all the time.
Yeah, we were just told that from the...
Yeah. Used to call, Reaper's one of the jocks here, and she used to phone up and say, "Oh, thank you so much
Really?
for playing." Oh, yeah, Trevor.
I used to date her. Maybe that was
No
why.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't tell Trevor, though.
How'd that end up?
We've kept that from him.
All right, you guys have been together 8 years.
What a horrible way for him to find out now, listening to this tonight.
Oh, man. You guys have been together 8 years
Yeah.
or so. How did it all start, in a nutshell?
Oh, God.
Take us back.
Oh.
We moved to Toronto and wanted to form a band. Bill and I formed it. We had another drummer then. And then I don't know, how did we come across you? I think
It was an accident.
we literally ran into you on the street.
Honestly, yeah.
Like a car collision, or what happened?
Yeah,
Just about.
I was like, Bill, was that Rosie that we just hit? and asked him if he wanted to be in a band, and there it is. It just went from there. We were Warehouse first.
Yep.
That was
we did nothing but practice and write songs for a year before we ever surfaced and played anywhere, any club in Toronto. We didn't want to come out of the gates without already having like a full set and songs written and the whole thing.
Yeah, so did you do like cover tunes for a little while first?
No,
or just
no,
right into writing, right?
No, that was the whole idea. You're
Yeah.
right. We just wanted to have everything ready, so we just laid low for a year, practiced all the time, and then did our first show at the what was it? The Spadina Hotel in Toronto.
Cabana Room.
Yeah, the Cabana Room.
Cabana Room.
And that's all we would play.
Okay.
For about the next
6 years.
Yeah. until this album.
Which is Wide Awake Bored. Second album, right?
This is the third and a half.
Third and a half, all right.
Second major label record, yes.
And how would you compare it? You've obviously to the old records. How would you compare this one? It's
way better.
way better.
No.
Buy it?
I don't know. Yeah, buy it.
I think it's smarter. The songwriting, I think we've improved. We keep improving. I'm glad to see it. You work with a producer when you make a record, and a lot of it's up to him. He said has a lot of good input, and
we did an album that I think is finally more a reflection of what we've always wanted to be.
Okay. Speaking of the producer, you mentioned it's Matt Hyde, right?
Yeah.
What's his story?
Big Daddy Hyde?
yeah, he was in a band called Porno for Pyros. You might remember that.
Are you kidding?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Definitely. That guy was on the Larry Sanders Show.
Really?
Yeah,
That is a claim to fame.
Really
Wow, man.
More than being in Pyro.
I know.
What happened to Porno for Pyros? That was just kind of a side.
I don't know, heroin maybe?
Yeah, that was it. Couldn't find a vein, I think. The last I read, they couldn't find a vein.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll be back.
You guys, tell me about this. You toured with the Foo Fighters, among other bands, in the summertime. And talk show, too.
Yeah,
which was kind of a cool...
2 years
yeah,
ago.
A couple years
Yeah, kind of a side project of STP, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It was, they
They were just doing time.
Yeah. Rosie, you called
They
it
were doing time while he was doing time.
That's right. Rosie, you called it a mind-altering experience.
Oh, yeah?
What, enough said there?
Heroin, crack. No, it's always great to meet those guys. You're disillusioned. You think they're rock stars. Those guys in the Stone Temple Pilots are sweeties.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
They would hang out with us every night after the show, and we'd sit around playing acoustic guitar. They'd rob the bass player who writes most of the stuff. Would show us exactly all the bossa nova songs that he ripped off to write Stone Temple Pilot songs.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's great. He stumbled onto a great scam. He said
they were great.
Yeah.
They gave us all their phone numbers. 767-1111. We tried calling there. It wasn't really their number.
And they changed their numbers.
Got a 7-Eleven or something.
Hello?
Your website, we got to mention this, TrebleCharger.com. I was looking at it, very interactive. You guys, obviously, this is an important part of the career. You got to have a website. You
do. We used to have a better one, and they took it away from us, the company that did it, because they said that we owed them money, the bastards. But it used to be a pinball machine.
Yeah.
And you could play, like flippers would work, and the ball would go up, and you'd have to hit like the window that you want to go into.
Right. I've seen that before.
You saw ours?
No, not yours, but I've seen that type of thing before.
No, you haven't. You're the only one that did that.
That's so.
Well, you really rained on my parade.
It's all been done.
Listen, guys, I got to get off the booze, so that's all I got to say. You know what? We're in studio with Treble Charger tonight. Greg and Rosie, and the latest single is Brand New Low. Very cool video, by the way.
Oh, thanks. We just did that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah?
It's the sequel, you know.
Sequel. Yeah, I was going to ask you, what before we roll this tune out, what is the history behind this track, if any?
The track or the video?
Well, let's start with the video, because I've seen it, and I'm just...
The video's the continuation of American Psycho.
Oh, okay.
Sort of loosely based on that.
All right.
Where we've been caught, we're in jail, we're in court. All the witnesses are there from the first video pointing us out, that kind of thing. We thought it was kind of funny, but now that I'm explaining it, it doesn't sound as funny.
Fair enough. All right. Here it is. It's called Brand New Low, On the Verge, Calgary's Best Rock, CJAY92. That is Treble Charger. Song is called Brand New Low, and we'll take a quick break here. When we come back, as you hear the sound effects, we'll talk about Coronation Street. Maybe we'll talk about Coronation Street production and what is ahead for Treble Charger.
All right.
Treble Charger, and we have bass player Rosie Martin, and also Greg Norrie, frontman and guitarist as well from the band, in with us tonight.
And Rosie's the bass man.
He is the bass man.
That's twice I've had to remind you of that.
I did say it that time, though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, then I take that back. I'm really sorry. You want to come in here and hit
Run
me?
that back.
Let's take it outside.
All right.
Wide Awake Bored is the name of the new album, and I know I mentioned earlier in the interview I was going to talk about Coronation Street, but I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because Trevor's not here, and the reason I wanted to talk about it is because apparently it's his favorite show.
Really? You know
Yes.
that song by The Cure, Coronation Street?
Uh-huh. But instead, we'll talk about Greg. Stockwell
I love
Day.
that subject. What?
Stockwell Day, your thoughts?
Oh, well, thank God he didn't get in. That's all I need to say.
Okay. That's short and sweet.
I got
heard
in
you were
trouble for all that, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Politics.
Next thing I
and
knew, the
whatnot.
National Post was all over it.
Rosie, let's talk about some of the things you love and hate.
I love Stockwell Day.
I love to eat.
You said love way too
He's from
emphatically
here. He's
there.
from here, isn't it? This is Alliance Country,
This
isn't
apparently
it?
is
Oh, it
Alliance
sure
Country,
is.
Alberta, and whatnot.
So
yeah.
be
I'm
careful.
gonna tell you, you guys have come a long way, baby.
Hey, I'm from the East Coast, so
Nice.
I'm not involved. And I tried to vote for Gore, and it didn't work well. So now the dictionary, your favorite book, Rosie.
The dictionary is my favorite book. Yeah, I
got
figure
all the words in it.
all the other books are in there. I just bring the dictionary on tour.
Absolutely. And
That's a great one.
I know it's a
I
hot.
never heard that one.
your website.
That's
What's Charlotte's Web? What is that?
It's my new favorite one. Charlotte's Web. Why is that another one?
Yeah, that's the you
Charlotte's
mentioned that.
Web. You have to read that like in grade school.
Is it my favorite website?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a joke. Website. Web.
That didn't go over so.
Well, hey, they can't all be gems.
Just edit that out, luckily. Greg, under paranoia, as you mentioned being caught with your pants down. Recently that happened, or?
No, it happens to me too many times. So. Actually, I was just going to the bathroom in your, and I got caught with my pants down again.
Somebody came in?
Yeah.
That was the Wall of Fame bathroom,
Yeah,
right?
the Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
The one with Carmen Diaz and her boobies.
Lovely. Yeah, we got some good photographs
You
in there.
sure do. I
We got
couldn't
some
believe
good
it. I had a
Photoshop
hard
in
time.
there.
Yeah.
They had to, yeah.
All right. What was I going to ask you guys here? Oh, yeah, you got a favorite track off the new record? Anything come to mind?
I do.
Okay,
What?
take it away, Rosie.
My favorite track is number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
Funny.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Any reason why?
The reason why is,
His face just curled up. Funny.
I'll tell you why. That's one of the songs that we went down to California, and that song didn't exist.
Uh-huh.
So that one came from the session, and
Oh, yeah.
and that I love those songs because they're surprise,
Uh-huh.
and it turned out great. And Matt Hyde had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah.
Those verse chords, just the verse. He just had these chords
Okay.
that he said, someone should make a song out of this. So Greg took it and ran with it.
No,
And-
actually, I went to Matt's hotel room and he showed me them, so we sort of did it together.
Yeah, but.
No,
But
he-
he had those chords. He didn't have any
Yeah.
lyrics or
No,
what
he
I'm
didn't have
saying,
lyrics.
melody.
But it
he
was
had
kind of
chords.
cool to write with the producer.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought
Fair
that
enough,
was
boys.
cool.
Here it is. This is Funny from Treble Charger on the Verge, Calgary's Best Rock, CJAY92. Calgary's Best Rock, CJAY92. That's Treble Charger. The CD
It's
is
not
called
funny.
Wide Awake Boy.
Hey, wait, wrong key.
And we've got two clowns in the studio tonight. Go by the name of Greg and Rosie.
We're your new morning guys, I'm telling you.
You guys are tomorrow night. You're in Edmonton, and Thursday you're in Regina. After that, after this tour, basically, what's up? What's next? Where can we? Are you guys working on some new stuff or?
No, our album comes out in the States. The American Cycle will get released in the U.S. In February.
Okay.
And depending on what happens
Yeah.
there, whether they'll get completely insulted by it or whether they'll embrace it, we don't know. So that'll tell us where we're going to be in the next few months.
You can really tour a record. Like we could tour this for a year.
In the States.
Yeah.
And you want to do that?
Yeah, if
Absolutely.
it works out, yeah,
They're
definitely.
if it's getting played, but we're not really counting on it. We fell into that trap on our last album and ended up spending way too much time touring down there to no avail.
Yeah, it's really all about radio, as you know.
I know. The voice.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Gob now, and I got to answer this phone. So thanks for the conversation, guys.
thank
you. Yeah.
Yeah, have a
Thanks.
good show tomorrow night.
All right.
CJ's On the Verge.